My name is Ingham and I'm a soloist with San Francisco Ballet. I started dancing at the age of 5. I found a pair of my mum's old ballet shoes. At the time I was about 3 years old and I just was inquisitive about what it was, and she told me, and she said that when I was 5 I could start dancing if I wanted to, and I think she was hoping that I would forget. And so when I turned 5 I asked about it again and she took me along, and I've been dancing ever since. I started training in Mount Gambier. It's a small town in South Australia where I grew up, with a lady named Maxine Lockwood, who actually used to dance with my mum when they were children. And then when I was 11 I moved to Adelaide, where I was being trained by a lady named Elaine Cherry. And then at the age of 15 I went to the Australian Ballet School and was there for 3 years. And then at the age of 18 I joined the Australian Ballet. I joined San Francisco Ballet in 2012. Definitely the highlight for me was on Yagan. It entails a lot of kind of artistic interpretation, and it's a role that's been performed by so many amazing dancers over the years, and there's just a lot of detail that's involved with all the mime, and some of it's very subtle, and it was great to be able to kind of really work on those things, and I feel like it was definitely a process that helped me to evolve as a dancer, and I was also able to develop my partnering skills, and the pas de deux are definitely some of the most challenging pas de deux that I've ever done. Working with Yuri Posakov last year for Rite of Spring was definitely, it was a really enjoyable experience for me. Working with Yuri was really inspiring, and he's just such a great guy to be within the studio and to be a part of that, and to be a part of the Rite of Spring 100th year was something that was really special for me. A lot of people come up to me with kids that dance, and I think there's a time where for some people in certain environments it can become quite hard with bullying and stuff like that, and I think it's something that it's important that if it's something that you really enjoy and something that you really love, that it's important to kind of stick at it. I always found that there was something more to ballet. There's obviously the athleticism of it, but there's also the artistry, and I think for me that's a big outlet and something that always draws me to ballet.